I was king. Good morning. Hey, you're more than welcome. If you got wheels, you're more than welcome to ride over here. Freaking zoo. Like, probably 15 wake boats out. Brandon was here live scoping. He live scoped for about an hour and left. Said this lake sucks. It's a 10-foot flat. And I was like, yeah. He doesn't like to live scope grass. He hates live scoping grass. So he's already gone. His dad's already sweating it out. Thank to all those that joined. Remember, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'll wait for a few more folks to tap in. We do have a high dollar bass boat. There's a big old loop. He's probably side scanning stuff right now. Cameron, hi, how are you, man? Hey, thanks for subscribing, man. Where you from? Cameron, this is your shout out. There's 8 people watching and listening, Cameron. I just mess with you, dude. Where you from, man? Can't tell where you're from? Okay. Awesome. Eric Cochran, what's up, man? Ohio. Ohio River is one of the toughest rivers in the United States of America to fish for bass. I have heard that many times. So anybody that fishes for bass out of Ohio, that's what I know. Doing circles. Some folks tapped in, jumped right back out like they're playing Quake right now. I would love that challenge of fishing the Ohio River. Well, Lake Erie, that sounds even better. Alright, y'all. Well, we're going to be pitching and flipping baits just like I've recently been doing. All up into this stuff. I got lots of pads to cover today. Hopefully I can go for about anywhere from the 2 to 4 hour window for this live stream. Can't really cover water too fast, but we're gonna get the flipping here shortly. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you're new. Go ahead and put you guys on the harness. Drink of this. We got Sour Patch Kids and the blue raspberry flavor. that is the flavor of the day, or flavor that I'm currently drinking. It's about half gone, maybe a little bit less than half. That thing is tart, make you pucker up, man. Alright, let's get to flipping. I should rig the other rod up with another punch rig in case this one gets fouled up, messed up. I could easily reach down and grab that one, so that's what I'm going to do. Doesn't look like I need to do anything to this one, so this one is good. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. I just simply wrap it around the handle. At least 3 wraps kind of holds it pretty good. Instead of having to pop this hook free and, you know, time after time of putting it in there, you're gonna just tear up the bait, make it useless. So let's go ahead and thread this up. If you're looking at wanting to get into this kind of a technique, I highly recommend this rod in my hand is 100% the rod and reel that you're going to need. Definitely the rod. You can't go past 65-pound braid with the current reel on there, so if you're wanting a better reel, I highly recommend just getting a rod and then buying a 200 size reel. That's what I did. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag me for that music. Ah la 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 la. Probably flag me for that music. Alright, luckily I was smart. Look what I got. Bobber stops. You can easily order these off of Amazon. These are medium-sized bobber stops. You just simply slide your line in that little loop on the end and slide that right down on top of your line. Pull it through. Easy. You can get like 500 of those, I think I got, for maybe 12, 13 bucks. Very cheap. Helps keep your weight pegged. That did not help. I think it was all the way there. Just simple. The last one was not set before I slid that off. I'm going to do 2 bobber stops. Because the amount of flipping and pitching that I do with my bait, I could easily burn off that first bobber stop. And if you do that, if that happens, then this is going to be free sliding up and down your line. That's not what you want. So that eliminates you having to stop and retie your rig in a day of fishing. Just a little pro tip from Florida. I learned years ago watching the Florida boys and learning and teaching myself how to do this technique. The hardest thing of this technique, I feel like, for me being in the Pacific Northwest, is simply finding water like this. This isn't easy water to find. There's not a lot of lakes, a ton of lakes that have cover like we have here at this lake. So we're going to tie a snail knot. We have a special lake here. It's a giant grass lake. I'm going to tie a snail knot. So here we go. We're going to wrap this thing around 8 times. through that loop. We're gonna hold this with our teeth. We're gonna pull the main line. You're gonna see that cinch up. Now the moment of truth is when you clack your weight against your top of your hook. It should kick out almost to a 90 degree. That means you tied a snail knot right. So bass fishing, that's why they tie a snail knot when they flip. Is when this weight, when you set the hook, this weight slams against that and it'll kick this out. Therefore, hooking, you have a hookup ratio up to about 20% higher if you utilize that knot compared to any other knot that you use. Once I heard that, I was sold. Okay, so that is ready to go. Now we're just gonna simply, this is buddy's bait from yesterday. We're just gonna rig it up and use it. It's missile baits. Now some of these punch rigs, they have skirts on them and some of them don't. The ones with the skirts are gonna have these little collars around the weight where you could slip a skirt on there. If the bite becomes really tough, sometimes I'll rely to the skirt. But really, if you just jig this up and down inside that thick cover, fish is gonna come over and investigate. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap that 3 times, lock the reel. Now we have that thing ready to go. Now if that rig gets messed up or fouled up, I'll just quickly reach down and grab that one. Alright, so let's get the flipping. Let me see if I can't catch a fish for you guys and gals right now. The other part of this equation, this whole little recipe, is to dip the tips of your craw pinchers in the Spike It Dip and Glow. We're stuck with another north wind. This is the 3rd day of a north wind. I don't really care for cold fronts. I don't think they should affect the bass this late in the season, but I feel like they kind of maybe are. So let's just see what happens. First pitch. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's see if we can't whack a fish here. It's going to be 90 degrees today. It was 91 yesterday. UV index should be very high, in the upper 8 to 9. That just tells me how intense the sun's going to be today. Now I'm punching with an 1.25 ounce weight, a 5/0 flipping hook, straight shank. It's a Gamakatsu super heavy cover hook. It has a steel like bait keeper on it, which is revolutionary. I hadn't seen too many companies come out with a steel bait keeper on it. Usually a bait keeper's plastic and it likes to break off. I need to get my microphone hooked up for y'all. So let's go ahead and do that right now before we get to fishing. Turn that on. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not do that. Everybody else having some fun today. Appreciate everyone tapping in. It is Sunday. Sunday. Hope everyone's Sunday is going good. hook up a microphone for y'all. For all those that have tapped in on this Sunday afternoon, appreciate it. Let's see if we can't catch a few fish for everyone. You see an alligator. All right, that should be better for everyone. I'll turn that down a couple notches. Thank you for everyone for tapping in. We're gonna get to punching. Lucas. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that last name. Lucas. Hi. Kike. How you doing? Hi to everyone. There we go. All right. Got y'all's set up. Daiwa's King. Mr. Mays Overlay sent me a track this morning to listen to. Like a new track that he's about to drop. I'm telling you, it's insane. We heard a little bit of it in that live stream. Oh, he straight spazzed on it. I can't wait for him to drop it. It's coming soon. Oh, man. Shit's crazy. I jammed out to it on the way over here. Yeah, fishy. Thanks for everyone tapping in on this Sunday afternoon. Hope everyone is well, wherever you may be. Yesterday, we had a couple of viewers that were watching me from a bunker in Ukraine. That was pretty cool. I appreciate everyone tapping in wherever you're at, wherever you're from. It's all love. That spot, normally, I can't pass that spot. I got to spin the boat. Circle jerk! I got to spin the block. We'll just go back here. Wait for the tip to kind of work itself back over there. So this back side of this second pad field is normally a really, really good spot for a 4+ pound fish. I don't know why it likes to sit on the back edge of that. I guess to overlook everything and then have its choice at whatever it wants to go up and kill. I don't know. Just theories. But with that being said, I have yet to whack a 4-pounder off of this back edge this season. Sometimes it happens multiple times. Oh, let's check a couple of these little itty bitty holes. I'm ready to break my arm on a fish. It's all or nothing today. I don't know why I gotta sound like a G.I. Joe guy. Stupid. I'll check the chat here shortly. You got any basic questions? My boy Daiwa is King will happily answer them. As he will be the moderator for today's video. I did get a little later start today than I wanted, but I feel like that probably is going to be better as the bite was turned on yesterday. I think about the 4 to 6 o'clock hour was really just whack 'em, stack 'em. Definitely want to be in the right area around that time. If I got to start another live stream at that time, I will. I ain't scared. Want to bring best fishing live to everyone. I'm not going to have many more 3-day weekends to be able to do this, and plus the weather is going to be changing probably in the next 30 days, at the latter end of 30 days ish. So I gotta try to get in as much last little bit of summer fishing as I can. Gotta start to prep for the fall time, which is trophy time. Takes a little bit for these pads to start to die. So this edge would be very, very monumental in my fall bite at this lake. I'll be able to go along this edge with red crankbaits, buzz baits, just about any kind of top water you want, poppers, frogs. It's an easy technique to learn. Takes a little bit of practice to give yourself about a good 8 hours on water doing this technique. you're going to teach yourself something. Be patient and stick with it. When you set the hook as hard as you can. Trust me, I don't slack in the department of needing to set the hook harder. Well, I don't have no slack little sister hook set. I put some English on it. And at times, I still lose fish because I feel like I didn't get a good enough hook set on them. So if you hear me say that constantly, trust me, 20 years into this, I still don't feel like I set the hook hard enough at times. It is what it is. I'm going to check the chat here shortly. Check it right now. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday afternoon. Fran, what's up? Hi, Fran. How you doing? Oh, shit, I just seen an alligator. You see a hand pop up and flip you off right there? That'd be just monumental right there. Oh, shit. I almost want to do something like that. All right. Once again, thanks for tapping in. I'm Swimbait 79. I'm about to get back to fishing. Thanks for watching, y'all. Ty Markham, what's up, man? All right, here we go. This is what the bait looks like. So, an ounce and a quarter, double pegged, got a 5/0 straight shank flipping hook, got just a soft plastic Strike King punch bug. And I dip the tips in orange, spike it, dip and glow. Actual orange dye, it's scented with garlic. Gives a very natural appearance to your soft plastic with the orange hue. Yeah, it looks like that crawfish is molting. Maybe it's got mud on it. They are called mud bugs. Come on, we need a fish. We need to whack a fish here. Buddy of mine was already here. Here he came and caught 2 4-pounders and left. He's a different breed of fisherman. so am I. I love doing this. I've seen them get more on this sparse stuff than that thick stuff. But it hasn't happened in like over a week. Hopefully everyone can hear me all good. That microphone turned up. Hopefully it's good enough for everyone's hearing. Hopefully it's not too loud. Don't know if we're supposed to break a 20-mile-an-hour wind today. I don't think so. But then again, I didn't get that memo yesterday either. I was literally the 5th boat to launch today. And there was probably about 9 boats behind me. It's jammed up. Everybody's ready to rock and roll on a Sunday. Thanks for everyone tapping in on a Sunday afternoon. Mm-hmm. There's somebody's hats there. Come here, stupid. I can't even see this shit. There it is. Come here. Freaking Billy's hat from '84. Said shit, said. Hat company trademark. Got a freaking ladybug in it. Throw that shit over there. Yes, hit the like button. I just picked up some trash. It was not mine. I swear it wasn't mine. Edward, what's up? How you doing, man? The Art of Pain. What's up, man? How you doing? Pumi-san. What's up, man? Sorry if I butcher your name. Yeah, buddy. Ty Markham. Yes, sir. I will definitely be trying. Hopefully everyone's doing good on this Sunday afternoon. I got cucumbers and corn in the boat to eat, grown both by me. Actually, the corn's not grown. I ate the last 2 pieces of corn that I grew yesterday. But I do have cucumbers that I grew. I got like 3 different types of salad dressing. Just smother all over it. They're like 86% water. As it's going to be about 90 degrees again today. I'm about to plant some sweet potatoes in the next couple of days. I hope to have an abundant amount of those. I'm not too far off from probably harvesting my potatoes. I'm about to start some more onions and carrots. Gotta get more Walla Walla onions. If you're new to my channel, I don't eat fast food. I don't eat your traditional fast food. I home cook like 95% of all my meals. I don't eat much of that processed foods. I do drink the energy drinks, but that's probably one of my biggest vices that I have left to slay. I do try to eat healthy. I try to cook and prepare my own food. It's been over 4 years since I ate some McDonald's and shit like that. Probably 5 years for McDonald's. That might have been the actual last traditional fast food place I ate at. does suck at times when I have to prepare food to go do something. Or before I go and do something, I gotta eat. Or before I go fishing, I gotta prep my meal. If we make it the night before, I bring my little grill and I reheat it up in the boat. All right, come on, bastards. Where y'all at? Bastards. I almost feel like I might need to turn around, but I'm gonna keep it moving forward. See what happens. I was gonna opt for a different lake today, one that's a little bit closer to the house, but I just said, screw it, I'm gonna go back to the lake I've been catching the fish out of. Why go somewhere else when I found a bunch of fish? And you can see all the competition I have here. Okay, you need to move your boat there, sir. Yep. I just heard an echo. Next time I pan over, you guys are gonna see like 18 bass boats, 21-foot bass boats. Woo! I can feel that little ladybug biting on my ankle. The hell you want to bite me for? That was a beast about to sting me. All right, we're getting into the jungle. Here we go. We gotta get serious. Can't miss a fish or mess it up. Got to look alive at all times. In the ready position, like this. That didn't punch shit. There we go. Like I need to fix the bait. All right, here we go. That's crazy. I can feel that freaking ladybug biting my ankle. Come on, fishy. My bait keeps getting torqued up. There we go. Here we go. Come on, where you at, piggy? Come on, fish. Where you at? Really hopping that up. Seeing if that may trigger something. Yeah, bait stuck right there. Love it. You know, an ounce and a half weight would not do that. It'd punch right through that. See a little bit thicker shit right there. Go a little bit further back in there. Once again, I'm flipping with 65-pound Power Pro braid. Here we go. There's a bite. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at that, y'all. And it's a donk. God, dog. Here we go. The boat flip. Boat flips only. Look at that shit. Hit the like button, y'all. Damn. Damn, y'all. Damn, y'all. Damn, that's a nice fish. Woo. Look at that. Damn. Damn, did we just catch a 4-pounder? Did we just become best friends? That woman got a thick lip, man. I like her tongue. Oh, so close. A 314. Damn. Damn. Damn, Tina. We put a bait in her mouth. Call it a 4. Nah, it's the 314. Beautiful fish. It's not going to be the biggest that we catch today, because we are here in full force. We're going to be slaunching, hunting for slaunches. Hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, thank you very much. One last look at her. Here she goes. We're going to go ahead and release her. There she goes. Woo-wee. Did y'all hear the screamer? I just hooked up with a screamer. Woo, let's check the chat after that one. Daniel Priestley. That's a fine example of no headache. Fishing with Manu. What's up, man? Ben, how you doing, man? Catching frogs. What's up, man? Ty, thank you. Daiwa, thank you, man. The fish was so close to busting 4 pounds. So, what I noticed over here is it's all flat and it gets a little bit taller pads, which means probably a incline in the little topography of the lake. With that being a higher pad, probably lower water, which that fish was sitting literally right on the edge of that. Whether it's a drop or a rise in the little, contour of the lake bottom. Just something I noticed. I pitched, let it sit there, and that fish donk. It was a little bit more than a light bite, but it still wasn't like a donk. Elaine Ranger, what's up? How you doing? Catching frogs? There are frogs here, but I'm not gonna mess with no frogs. But I have caught bullfrogs on frog lures, frog baits. I love frog legs as well. That's the best kept secret. A lot of folks don't understand how much like chicken that tastes like. Can I find a frog in Summit? Where's Summit at? You talking here by me? Oh, a frog lure? Here's a tackle frog lure. And here's a frog baits, dude. Yeah, so frogs, to me, what I know about a frog is highly territorial amphibian. So this is a magnum sized frog with some bass poop on it. Yum yum. But yeah, a giant bullfrog would totally eat this. Here's some other ones that you can easily catch a bullfrog on. They have little hooks right here. They have a squeezable body. These are the ones I bought in East Texas. When I lived there, they're called scum frog, Bigfoot frogs. I caught a lot of bullfrogs on these. There you go, catching frogs. Catching frogs. I did notice some bullfrogs at a lake I fished not too long ago, and I caught 2 giant fish from it. But I did see a giant bullfrog try to eat my frog, and I was like, oh, frog legs just sound good, but I couldn't see no other frogs to actually make a meal with it, so gave up on that idea. Art of Pain, what's up, man? Thank you for the sub. Well, the frogs live in the water, buddy. They're gonna be around here. If I was to poke around, pry around, I probably could find one. You definitely could hear them a little bit later as it gets closer to about 6 p.m. You know, late afternoon, early evening. You could definitely hear the bullfrogs croaking. Especially if they hear you, they start croaking right away. All right, we're gonna fix this punch rig. We're just tapping in. I just caught a fish that was just shy of 4 pounds. Go with this. This is what I'm flipping. This is in Plum Crazy, Striking Rage Punch Bug. Very cool color. Perfect. It's probably the best, one of the best, if not the best punch bait out there. The Guggen Squad makes a similar bait, but they changed up a few things. They make this top rim a lot wider, bigger, and they make it a little bit tougher so it doesn't tear up so easy. But the rest of the plastic is garbage and it tears up really easy. This one, just the plastic all the way around is way better than the actual Guggen Squad. Nuke Punch is what they called it. I should have one here somewhere. Maybe not. Somewhere in the boat I do. But I love these rage tail. You can pick these up at a tackle warehouse. I did just pick up a bunch of them. We're gonna rig this up Texas style. I'm gonna bend this and we're gonna bury the hook point into the bait. You still want your bait to be straight on that hook. Straight as in like straight. You don't want any kind of kink, any kind of dumb shit like you kind of see in this one. There. That's more streamlined. There. Yep. Now the final thing that I do, I try not to leave these out in the sun. If you leave these out in the sun, they're going to get very soft and they'll rip and tear up a lot easier. If you put them out of the sunlight, they should stay a little bit more rigid, a little bit more user-friendly. So easily just tuck those away out of the sunlight. We're going to go ahead. Ooh, that smells so much garlic right now. I'm going to go and put that. Be careful when you with this. Make sure you reattach the cap quick as possible so you have no dumb shit happen. You spill this, you're going to be in a world of hurt, especially if you spill it on your bass boat carpet. All right, here we go. Let's see if another fish is in there. Wrapped up around the tip of the eye. Here we go. We're going to punch the same exact hole. After you catch a fish like that, your line will dig into the reel. So you need to go back to where you set the hook and pull that line free so it doesn't hinder you in any way, shape, or form on the very next fish. Going with some aggressive pops. You see this kind of ends right there and it feathers backwards. And then this goes back to flat pads. I don't know if you guys can see that along with me, but it's very faint. It's still about 3 foot of water right where my bait's at. If you have lily pads and the bass aren't biting your other baits, you can easily go to the pads and start flipping them. Every fish that you catch should build your confidence up. If there was a fish over here, I probably just spooked it by moving the motor. Flip it up. You gotta punch through the pads, let the bait fall freely. I put my thumb on the spool. It gives me a little bit more sensitivity for those super light bites. And still to this day, there's bites that I will not feel on there. The fish will just start ripping off into the pads. Damn near jerk the rod out of your hand. I'm telling you, if you're an intense angler, this is the technique for you. This is up close and personal. It's close quarter combat and bass fishing. It's like some Jackie Chan shit up close. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Shit, I need to punch that up a little bit more. It's not getting through there. Starting to get a little light sweat going on. We'll come back to that spot, that big old thick cut right there. We'll sneak up on it again. Come on, piggy. Uh-huh. Punching. The old long leg punch out. See if anything in that thick grass. See, I think I just spooked something right there. Anybody home? I mean, what else could you fish in this stuff other than a frog and a punch rig? Not much. Mm-hmm. I see a bunch of minnows shooting out from this cover. I got a bead of sweat rolling down my cheek. Covered my face. There we go, yeah. God, dog, right over the boat. Right over the front bow of the boat, y'all. I jerked that fish out of that shit. Yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. Ah, la, 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 la. Yeah. Uh-huh. Fish number 2 in the thick shit. Uh-huh. Still a nice fish. Fine specimen. All right. All right. All right, here we go. Back in it. Yes. Fish number 2. Man, as soon as that thing busted through that grass, I feel this thonk. It's like, no. Are you serious? I picked up on it and I felt him swimming away with it. Try to get another fish out of this right here. But probably not gonna happen. Let's throw it back in the pile. Let's clean the rest of this grass off. Again, if you have not tried this technique, man, you need to do this technique. It is a blast. I tell you that. It is an absolute blast. Plumb crazy. When you hold this up to the light, there's like a ever so slightly plum color. You see it kind of through this other one. Some of them have stuff that the other one doesn't. It's crazy. Just a green pumpkin. Gonna rig it up Texas style. Using a 5/0 straight shank flipping hook. Super heavy, super line. Super heavy cover hook by Gamakatsu. It's their new flipping hook. They got a metal keeper on it, like a steel keeper, bait keeper. Most of the companies make the bait keepers plastic and they always break off. This one's got steel. I guess they kind of maybe soldered it on there or welded it on there maybe. It still pops free and slides down, but drop of super glue isn't too bad, but it takes a little bit for the fish to break loose with it. This would be the other part of the yeah, buddy. I would just leave that out right there. There. And that's what I've been getting bit on right there. Just a simple little punch bug type of a bait. And I'm sweating like crazy right now. Let me check the chat. Catch your frogs high. Cooper Robbins, what's up, man? Rodrigo, what's up, man? Glenn McIver, yes sir. A frog could run across and not even get wet. That's pretty funny. It's going good, man. Just caught my second fish. Hope all is well on this Sunday afternoon. I'm re-rigged up. I'm ready to get back to flipping. Please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're gonna make a pitch right into there. Oh shit, no we're not. Now with the line all wrapped up. I don't know what kind of grass that is. That might be hydrilla. The other stuff's milfoil. The really, really hard, thick stuff. That's gonna be hydrilla, I think. Maybe I got them mixed up. Yum, yum. I wish I had Drastic's address. I would send him one of those. Mr. Drastic. Oh shit! Right there. Damn! Right when I hit the water, some bitch was just waiting for it. Some bitch. Some bitch. Okay, we're back in business. Damn it. I felt like a healthy thump. Probably notices the boat there. It's not gonna eat. Come on, Tammy. Damn it, Tammy, you failed me. Thank you. And I'm talking to you. Mm-hmm. Well, that was the first miss I had. One way to look at it. There we go. Yeah. 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 Hey, calm down. I'm the one that's supposed to be jacked up. Just karate chop him in the face. One more time. That was a thunk. That's a chunker, man. God, no. Let's see what it weighed. What it weighed. Yeah, that fish living a good life in that thick shit. Woo! Hit another 3.2. Okay, 3-1. Tattooed the old swim bait 79 stamp on her inside of her mouth. And she's going back for a nice swim. Yeah. Fish number 3. Got that thump. She really thumped it too. She thumped it like she's never seen something like that. Yeah. I gotta go help some other boaters right quick. Let me go over there right quick. Stand by, y'all. All right. Where's that knife yet? Got the old steak knife. I know where's. I'm live on YouTube. Thomas, how you doing? Claudia, how you doing?
Out a little ways, bro.
Yeah?
Just there's too many weeds that can't get to it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in the weeds, so that's what I was wondering if maybe you could pull us out.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I can fix
you.
it. Fuck.
I'll make it over there. No worries. Hopefully I don't pull the cleat off. But let's see what happens. All right. I almost got your shit wrapped in my shit. The other end. I didn't notice it was hanging down still. All right. Jesus Christ. Let me just redo this shit. Fuck. Okay. God damn. Fucking wind. Goddamn, I'm about to get fucking stupid here in a second. Yeah. God, this can't be easy, can it? It can't be freaking easy. What? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Alright, this motherfucking stupid fucking thing. Fuck. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with my boat. Why in the hell I can't just... What in the fuck? Jesus criminy, man. Well, get the fuck out of here. There we go again. All right, here we go. Just criminy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Are you still wrapped up on your prop? You're good in here? Are you good here or you need more? Huh?
Just gonna blow me right back.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I get to play taxi for a minute and tow these guys out. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I'm towing the dude in. I just towed him in. Adri, how you doing? SE Mac, what's up? Like glasses, yes, sir. No, they have a rope up in the propeller, so he's trying to cut it loose right now. Scuba Steve. No, no, not windier than yesterday. Yesterday was way windier.
Got it.
The knife won't cut it? Is that shitty of a knife? Oh, I got a different knife, I think. I don't have my good knife. I got a little Leatherman here.
Have the link under there. A lot of weed.
You good?
First time I've run over my rope.
Damn. It happens. I'm not married to that knife, you guys. It's just a steak knife. Yeah, no worries. Yep, yep. You too. Later. So that was my one good deed. Yes, it does. I'm fishing for largemouth bass, Audrey. All right, so we'll put you all up in the holder. go ahead and go back over here to the corner. Yeah, that guy was gonna make me try to get me to tow his boat from the back of the boat. Like, dude, what are you doing? What do I got going on here? This shit wrapped up. Uh-huh. There's a gaggle fuck. What the fuck? Everybody's gonna just chill here? Man, that's some bullshit. Man, fucking people, dude. What the fuck? I didn't get the fucking memo over here. Jesus Christ. Having so much fun. Uh, uh-huh. Oh, now they leave after they screwed my spot all up. Thank you, guys. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Looking for that freaking lump. I was rudely interrupted by a line in the motor. Yes, that guy wanted me to tow the boat, tow his boat from the back of the boat. Like, common sense should tell you to tie your shit up to the front of your boat and let me tow your boat from the front, not the back. Who the fuck does that? Sorry my language, but who does that? Should have looked at him like, what? Huh? That's pretty thick stuff. I like it a lot. There's a trash mat forming. Anybody home? That shit's thick. I had to shake it a couple times to get up to drop all the way through that mat. Another trash mat building up. Come on, get the fuck in there. That shit's thick. Bug having trouble punching that shit. Should have gave that guy that duck to cut that rope with. Here, buddy, there's a knife inside there. But stupid. Hey, Daiwa, that wind's starting to whip up now. It's definitely pushing 15 to maybe 20. From the north. Here we go. Yeah, look at that shit. Here we go. Uh-huh. Never give up! Hit that like button, y'all. It's a chunky fish. Fish number 3 on the live stream. How about that? Cash me outside. Stupid. Okay, I think it's time for a new bait. I say they are chomping. So I warn them that they're gonna shit on you. Oh shit, they're gonna fly right over them. I should just yell shark. Oh man. Don't know why I want to mess with somebody, but I do. Got that Strike King punch bug. I'm putting in some work right now. Yep. I felt that fish bite on that last one. As soon as it bit, I picked up on the line. I could feel it just ever so slightly move, like it was about to start ripping through the pads. And as soon as I felt that slightly move, oh, I cracked that thing. Cracked it as good as I could. Right on a corner of this big pad field, which are sweet spots on giant expanses of lily pads. Uh-oh. that better? Microphone died. I'll charge that microphone. I'll put this other one on. Apologize for that, y'all. Good looking out. Now that's better. Let's see what happens. That one's on. Sorry, y'all. Mic problems.